Hey friends, Jackie here from Interact. I've been playing around. If you've been following along, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, but if you have been following along, I've been reviewing different AI platforms and how you can create different types of content on all of them. So the most recent thing that I found on Lumen 5 was that you can literally copy and paste the link to a blog post that you already have published, and then it will create a sort of, I don't want to say cartoon video because it's not a cartoon video, but it'll create a video outline for you to post about that blog post to draw more attention to it. So I just finished creating one on Lumen 5, uploading it to YouTube, but I'm really focused on YouTube Shorts right now to promote these blogs. And I noticed on Lumen 5, you're not able to create a story size version of this video. So I want to do the same thing for a different blog post that we have talking about AI on Pictory. So let me go ahead and share my screen and show you exactly how I did this. And the reason I'm doing this one on Pictory is because I'm able to resize the video to fit that story size that I need, the vertical up and down for YouTube Shorts. So I'm going to go ahead right here, article to video, and just paste in the link to my blog post and then click proceed. It's going to extract the key messages in the article, although there are specific subtopics or headers within the blog post that I already know I'm going to want to use. So in most cases, AI has been able to call those headers out for me because they're headers, they're formatted as headers in the article. But let's see what Pictory comes up with once this uploads. Okay, so here's my blog post over here to the left, and in both Pictory and Lumen 5, you can see the blog post over to the left, and then your sort of script or the video that you're going to be creating is over here on the right. Now, I do like better in Lumen 5 that you are able to view the actual image that will appear in the video over here on the right. This one, I have to do the text first, and then I do the video. So if you're a person that's really focused on the content, this Pictory might be a better option for you because you're only focused on the content here. And then in the next section, you can make it prettier with the images, fonts, and things like that. Where in Lumen 5, you're sort of doing it all together. Both the text and the images appear. That made more sense to me just because I could sort of see things in action. So just depending on who you are, how you like to learn, how you like to work, those are two differences between Lumen 5 and Pictory. So I keep coming up with new ideas using these different tools. What I wanted to do was something similar to what I just did in Lumen 5, where I put in the blog post and then took all the subheaders and put them into these sort of scenes or like slides in the video that I'm going to be showing. But as I'm reading this just prompt right here alone, I think just stating all 13 ChatGPT prompts might not be as compelling as calling out why you would want to use these prompts. So in this video, in this video that I'm creating, what I'm going to do is use the text within here and then give the prompt at the end. So let me go ahead and copy and paste out what I like from here into these scenes. So the first scene, 13 ChatGPT prompts for marketers to multiply their output, that works. In scene 2, I want to write literally each sentence. So I'm just going to copy this. Oops. Okay. So I just select the scene and then I double click on. This was a little bit easier. Okay, there it is. So that's not hard at all. I was going to say it was a little bit easier in Lumen 5, but this is just as easy. So scene 2, AI is very good at giving you alternative versions of a bland concept. In scene 3, I want it to say this. Here, viral content site Upworthy popularized the concept of writing 25 versions of a headline to find the best one. So I'll just drag that up. And then that used to take, here we go, hours. Now you can do it in 20 seconds with ChatGPT. And then I want it to say, here's the prompt. Here we go. And then here is the actual prompt. Now you can click in here and actually type. So I want to put a little colon there. And then I think I want to take out ChatGPT prompt because I already told them that's the prompt of this headline. And this I'm going to be putting in a sort of bracket because these are the qualifiers. So then let's keep going. I'm just going to add this in. There are 2 modifiers in this prompt so that people know they would want to change out. Actually, you know what? Just to keep this short and sweet, I'm going to delete out these other. I wish there was a bulk delete. Oh, I just deleted what I wanted because I'm too fast here. Okay, so here I want it to say this. And then I can delete this one. Just add my little bracket back in. Oh, what I wanted to do is, okay, I'm going to delete the ChatGPT prompt, but rather than saying, give me 25 compelling variations of this headline, I'm going to say, enter your, I'm going to say type. And that way I don't have to explain what the modifier is, which is to type your own headline or your own topic. And I think this will work better. So once you have the scenes, the text that you want in here all written out, you'll hit next. And then you can use templates from here. I'm totally going to pick a random one because I know you're going to be able to change out the images if you want to afterwards. So I'm going to go with this 9:16 ratio and hit continue. In Lumen 5, I was only able to select the 1:1 ratio or the 16:9, but I need this one for the YouTube short. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. And then this will create a version of the scenes that I just created on different graphics, like graphic slides that will make up the video. So this I want to make bigger. You can simply push with the text to be bigger. Can I drag this? But really, oh, here we go. There. All you need to do is play around with this. And actually, I guess I don't want this to say this. The headline is actually chat. I could type chat GPT headline writer. We'll leave that like this. You are able to change the colors, although here we go. And I recommend the same. I wanted to change out the color of this, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I think that's within the template that I chose. So you would want to upload your own template. Oh, here we go. No, that's not what I wanted. So somewhere in the article I have here, just drag and drop this in. 25 compelling variations. So I'm going to leave this like this and then put that right there. I still want to change, oh my gosh, right here, background color. So you can put in your own brand colors here, which you're not able to do on the free version of Lumen 5. So I do appreciate this. I'll go back and update my brand colors here, but I'll just show you the next scene is scene number 2. I want to make this font bigger because everyone needs to be able to read everything. I like the background of this just because it looks very techy. So I'll leave that as is. Scene 3, I like this, and I just simply like drag over the person typing. And so same thing, we'll do this, but put it up here maybe. And then I do want to make this a bit bigger. Okay. Scene 4. Again, I'll make this bigger. Again, I think I like this background because it is a bit techy, but you can search images. So let's put a happy person because they just saved hundreds of hours. And these are all little videos. So let's just put this, I like this one. We'll just drag it in. There we go. And then maybe move this. So we can see more of her, that happy, happy person that just saved so much time. And so, I mean, I could go all day, right, playing around with this. But again, this is really where the creativity of your video comes in, but in a super easy way to format everything. So I'm just going to clean this up, match my brand colors, and then I'll come back and show you the final product in Pictory. So just a little bit of an update. I'm going through and changing out my brand colors, and you do have to do it on each slide. But what I want to do here is change the story. So here's the prompt. What I actually want it to say is here's how to do this. So what you do is click back on story and then just go to that section. And then what I'll do is say, here's how. And that will update it here. And then I can click on this, change up the size. I want this one to be as big as possible. And then in order to change the colors, you just click on the text, hover over here. And then I have on my other screen here, my brand hex codes. So you just drop in for background color, that hex code, and you can see that updated. Then I'm going to drop in my font color. So same thing, just click on the text here, and then the text color will be this. And then my highlight color is E77B77, I believe. And actually, I think I'll just, to highlight it, you'll just hit this little pink guy here. You can move this around. All right, so I'm almost done. I'll be right back and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so I have everything updated, and then I got to the outro scene. I just click this to enable it, or oops, I don't want the intro. I want the outro. So I just click this to enable it. And unfortunately, because I'm on the free plan, I ran out of image use. And so I couldn't change out this last background. I would have loved to because okay, perfect. I'll just make it black. I was going to say I would have loved to change it because blue is not really our, is not our brand color. So this is now ready to go. I'll just go ahead and, is this what I want it to say? I think so. I'll just go ahead and click generate. And then this is going to generate a video for me to download. So I will go ahead and post this. I'll share the link below to where this is posted on YouTube. I'm going to share it as a short. And then as mentioned, I'll follow up in the comments with how the views went and sort of what results we got from using Pictory to change a blog, or rather create a video from a blog post that we already had created. So Pictory, Lumen 5, there's some pros and cons to using both. In short, I would say Pictory is better well, you'll need Pictory if you're trying to upload the vertical image size for like stories or for YouTube shorts. But I do like the UI better in Lumen 5, and it does look like on the free plan, you have a little bit more access to more features. But in both, I would recommend signing up for a paid plan so that you really well, I guess in Lumen 5, you would need to sign up for a paid plan to have more branding customization. But in Pictory, I was pretty close with being able to use the free plan to really use my own brand fonts and colors in there. So I'll keep you posted on how these videos both come out, or rather the analytics that we get from them on YouTube. And let us know if you have any questions or if there's any other AI platforms that you would like us to review in the meantime. See you in the next video.